Houston Rockets visit Dallas at American Airlines Center. The Rockets 2 games out of the top spot in the standings. James Harden left alone for a moment, and he buries a three-pointer. Paul's had a great month offensively, averaging 23 points per game in January, right on cue with a three-pointer.
Prime Dirk Nowitzki, so he's accepting of lesser minutes, a lesser role, but he still loves to play basketball.
Ariza, 4-3. Incredible run when they beat the Heat that first year of LeBron, Wade, as Anderson connects on a three.
And found ways to win.
Dirk was named Finals MVP that year. Here's Ariza again, and the Rockets are 5 of 5. Measuring, a.k.a. the Mesh.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. If Dirk wants an alter ego, as Capella finishes, if Dirk wants that, is they compete hard.
Harden with the pullback. Drills another three, the 8th for Houston here in the quarter.
What's the record?
Harden with a pull-up three, and you got to pick him up earlier than that. Farrell did not, and Harden buries another one. Dallas timeout, 35 points in 9 minutes.
Cleveland, you would think, or whoever that winner is, you don't have to play that second round against either Cleveland or Toronto.
Harden to the paint, and he is able to lay it up and in for his 11th point. First basket of the second quarter. And you played all of your college seasons Harden hits, and now has 13 points.
When they complain that they don't make it, I also want them to put in who they should be in over. You know, like if...
In Wurzburg, as Clint Capella gets the basket.
That's a nice finish by... Yeah, you've been throwing out a lot of stats tonight. That's a good one.
I didn't even bring up double-doubles. I know how you...
No, double-double. We got to stop with that.
Smith has a three blocked by Harden. Well, the other thing about Dirk is he's not afraid to talk about his struggles early on in the NBA and trying to... Now they got him trying to guard James Harden for a three, and Harden drills it. 19 points, 4 3-pointers for Harden. He only has one game under 20 all year, and it was his first game. Minnesota 31-18. 13 games above 500. Harden finds Capella for the one-handed stuff plus a foul. Warriors will have the #1 seed in the West. Harden connects.
It was beauty, eh? You're going to throw the long lob. How about that? A 45-foot pass from James Harden to Clint Capella.
Go jam and just throw it and try to hit the backboard from there. Let alone put it perfectly with a guy guarding you.
Capella from Harden, assist number 13 for James Harden.
Shouldn't you just be able to cancel the last, 5 minutes of these type of games? Just say, all right, enough.
I know you want to get home.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, doesn't everybody,
Yeah, but these guys have numbers to get. And, fans pay good money. They want to get the most of their last 4.5 minutes here.
In the upward motion.
Just being the Rockets, they're going to shoot a lot of threes. You saw that in the first quarter when they made 10 3-pointers. They got off to a great start, and they just cruised the rest of the game.
Almost too easy, if you ask me. Joining us now, a man who finished with 25 points and 13 assists, James Harden. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
James, you were on a team in OKC that went to the NBA Finals with KD and Russ. You were now on a team in Houston that's knocked on the door in the Western Conference the last couple of years. You added CP3 this year. You guys are playing terrific. Do you feel like this is the best team that you've been on that has a legitimate chance to win it all?
For sure. I think we have the depth. We have the playmaking ability. Defensively, we have more than enough to compete with, obviously the defending champion. So easier said than done. We got the rest of the season to kind of catch our rhythm, but we definitely got a chance.
James, Paul Pierce here, man. By the way, great game. Love what you've been doing this year, man. I love watching you play. The last 3 years, you've really put Houston on the map. You've come up short of the MVP. In my eyes, you should have at least one MVP in the bag. Do you feel like this is the year you get over that hump?
Hey, P, man, I'm just, as long as my name is in that conversation every single year, I feel like I'm doing something right, And so just try to put my name in that conversation, rack up as many wins as I can, as we can, and prepare for the playoffs. But, this is the first time, I think, since I've been in Houston where I feel like we got a legit, chance with the depth we have from top to bottom.
Well, keep doing what you're doing. You got my vote.
Appreciate
James,
you,
this is a very important question. This will be harder than any question you're about to get in the locker room from these reporters.
Wow.
Tomorrow is the day of the big draft. You want to be on Team Steph or you want to be on Team LeBron? Let's hear your case.
Here you go. Here you go. No, honestly, I'm just I'm more than appreciative to be a part of the game, man. I think it's kind of cool for it to have two captains and kind of pick the teams. So whatever team I represent, I'm gonna try to put on a show and have fun.
A professional dodge. It was
perfectly executed.
He wasn't gonna get me.
It was perfect.
Politically correct answer.
He's not stupid. He's not going to give you guys any ammo. Thanks, James. Congrats on the
Representing
win.
the lefties.
Right.
By the way, you didn't even mention that you drafted him.
Lefty, right. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, James.
All right.
Yeah, he's not
Proud
falling
member
for
of
that.
Team Jalen.
Yes, indeed.
Very political.
Yeah, you didn't mention that to him, by
Very
the way.
political.
Oh,
I
you're
like
not.
that, though. I like him. I like how far he's gone as a player.
A media
on and
training.
off the court. It definitely has
It's
media
a
training.
skill.
If that was me, I was like, yeah, I deserve the MVP. This should be my third MVP.
No question. But one